Money to my pain, price to pay, live, brought to you by Ken. Thank you, Ken. Appreciate you, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Follow us over on Twitch if you want to be part of the live streams with us. Shoot the shit with us in the chat, all that good stuff. And if you want your request done, sign up in the right tier, and we'll do it over on Patreon.
Anyways, I was gonna say, Eric, in a later interview, Taka 1OK Rock said that he took this, he took his little brother, Hero, from My First Story to this show.
Wow.
Cool. Thank you, Ken, for this reaction. I appreciate you.
Dope, brother.
And do everything Eric said earlier.
Yes. What is this, Deftones?
Damn, he was 15 for this? Wow. But he's at the show, not singing, right?
Yeah, he's at the show. He's a spectator. Yo, this sounds sick.
It's like a surprisingly good recording too. Like it's probably from a long time ago, right?
2011.
Ken, why is it your favorite band? I'm curious. I mean, they sound good, but I'm just curious. Love the tones, the guitar on this.
That's so interesting. I could hear the My First Story influence on this from this.
That's true. Yeah, you can hear the My First Story, and even in 1OK Rock.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He said K named My First Story.
Wow.
tripping me out with that bass. Fuck yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I was gonna say some of these bands. I'm not taking credit from them because they're amazing musicians, but they choose to do this style of music where it's a little bit more reserved in the technicality department, right? And what we're used to hearing from Japan is like all this virtuoso technicality, but then we see bands like Pay Money to My Pain, My First Story, One OK Rock, which are more stripped back, really heartfelt, vocal-oriented bands that are just blowing up, you know? And I was thinking about it, like maybe we're like in this bubble with more of those virtuoso bands.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same, but at least they have these bands that are huge over there in Japan, you know? A lot of people like always talk about how like there's a huge difference between certain countries with music, but in the popular sphere, it's still the same formula. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, for the most part, which is just interesting because I know Japanese people are more inclined to liking more technical progressions and stuff, even in the pop music. But you know, I take that back just a little bit because then we have artists like Otto, you know, which is very unconventional pop.
Well, I mean, to be fair, this is just what people are kind of throwing at us, so it seems popular. You know what I mean? But in reality, I would imagine more mainstream stuff like Otto is more along these lines on the simpler side. You know what I mean?
Pay Money to My Pain was huge, though. Weren't they? Because this is just the archive channel, so this is not like their actual thing. Weren't they huge?
No.
No, they weren't? Okay. I thought they were bigger. Considered to have never sold. Wait. Never have sold out, I think you meant?
Yeah.
Yeah, PTP is big. Yeah, I was about to say, that's a huge fucking crowd. Large numbers. I don't know. I was just making a random observation here, so... But yeah.
Well, I mean, you have fucking Tokyo Incidences, who's like super famous mainstream.
Yeah,
and they're on the super technical side. Yeah,
they had a core following. Yeah, I think that's all you really need is a nice core following.
Yeah,
but that was a huge audience though.
Yeah,
that's pretty big, man.
I think we see that with most bands too. I think it's just a Japan thing. People actually go out to shows.
Or maybe we just listen to the bands of people that actually go out to shows. Because I talk to people like When I Close, and they don't have the audience maybe compared to like other band that's starting out. So I guess it still depends. Yeah. I think the Death of Singer ads. Gotcha.
Fair enough.
But anyways, if you're watching this later on YouTube, check out another Pay Money to My Pain right here, reaction video. Let us know in the comments if you're a Pay Money to My Pain fan, because this is definitely a group we haven't checked out when we very first started. I don't see a lot of people doing reactions to Pay Money to My Pain. So be curious how many fans are out there still jamming their music like Ken is. Bye, future YouTube.
Bye.